Yes. Good afternoon, everyone. As you all know, our SS2 exams are going on. So, we are preparing for our science exam that is going to be held tomorrow on Tuesday. So, quickly, we will do a quick revision of all the chapters, including in it, starting from MCQs. Yes, the first MCQ we have the device that is used for measuring time intervals, sports events is called wristwatch, stopwatch, stop clock, or quartz watch. So let all you answers and comment your answers in the comment box. What is the answer of first MCQ? You thought? Yes. Measuring time intervals. हम time intervals किससे measure करते हैं? As we all know, we will measure time intervals using stopwatch. जब भी हम कोई रेस लगाते हैं या कोई भी गेम या स्पोर्ट्स खेलते हैं तो हम उसमें टाइम को मेजर करते हैं स्टॉप वॉच से। प्रतीक ने आंसर दिया है यस प्रतीक, गुड वन। मूविंग ऑन टू क्वेश्चन नंबर 2, एमसीक्यू 2। द टाइम टेकन फॉर 20 ऑसिलेशंस is 52 seconds. The time period of this pendulum is, so as you all know, there is a formula of time period. What is the formula of time period? Time period का formula होता है, what we have to do, we have to divide the time taken by number of oscillation. This is the formula we have to use in this. So we have time 52 seconds and divide this by 20 oscillations. What we will get? We will get the answer in decimal. 2.22 is 40. Remaining what we have? 12. We need to put decimal and we have 2.6 seconds. So this is the kind of numerical you also see in your paper. Option number B is the correct answer. Option D, no, this is wrong. Yes. Then we have distance time graph for uniform motion. You all know the answer. कि distance time graph का जो line होता है वो हमेशा कौन से line में होता है? Curvy line, vertical line, or it will be straight line or horizontal line. It is always straight line. Clear? Distance time graph में जब भी uniform motion होगा, we will get to see straight line. Yes, Pratik is giving right answers. Bryophyllum reproduces by its. As you all know, reproduction के methods बहुत सारे हैं, through stem, through roots or flowers. But bryophyllum is the only one which reproduces by leaves or only reproduction by leaves. So option A is the correct answer, leaves. Yes, straight answer बिल्कुल सही है. This is, I don't know who is this commenting, but the answer is correct, Madan Singh. Yes. Option A is also correct, KK Vlogs. Yeah. Sewage is a MCQ 5th. Sewage is a solid waste, liquid waste, contaminants, dry leaf waste. As you all know, sewage कौन से वाला waste में आता है? Solid waste में या फिर liquid waste में? Tell me, हमने just पढ़ा था last chapter of our book, waste water treatment plant वाला. So the answer is yes. Option A. Yes. Very good. Option A is the correct answer. Solid waste. Okay. Good afternoon, Jaideep. Sewage is the liquid waste, not A. Who commented me? A. A is not the correct one. Liquid waste is the answer. Yes. Pratik and Aditya both are giving the correct answer. The use of an electric fuse is based on the electric fuse का use किसके लिए आता है? Electric fuse का basically usage heating के लिए आता है, chemical के लिए आता है, magnetic के लिए आता है, physical के लिए आता है. Tell me, किसके लिए आता है फ्यूज का यूसेज? हीटिंग के लिए. ऑप्शन A. Yes. Moving on to 7th MCQ. What we have? Solid waste is wrong. Pratik, solid waste is wrong. The answer is liquid waste. Yes. Liquid waste. मैम सही बोला था ना मैंने. Yes, Pratik, you are right. As always. Yes. Nichrome wire is used for making. Nichrome wire से हम क्या बनाते हैं? Filaments of bulbs, fuse wires, heating elements, and coils of electromagnets. This is also from the chapter magnetic effects of electric current. Electricity वाला chapter है ये. Heating elements. This wire, nichrome wire, will also help in getting heated elemented substances. Make them heat. So MCQ 8. Concave lens always produces a. Concave lens produces what? Real inverted magnified image, real inverted diminished image, virtual erect magnified image, or virtual erect diminished image. First of all, you have to know concave lens जो होता है वो real inverted तो बनाता ही नहीं है. उसका image हमेशा virtual और erect होता है. So option A and B are not going to be the answer. Virtual और erect में उसकी image हमेशा कैसे रहती है? उसकी image हमेशा diminished रहती है. So option number D is the correct answer. Yes, Aditya is also giving good answers. Let me comment Aditya. Good one Pratik. Good one Aditya. And Rishabh also. Rishabh is also giving good answers. Yes. When a person moves closer to a plane mirror, the size of his image. जब कोई person mirror के पास आता है, close आता है, the image will also be remain the same. The image will be same. There's no effect on the image. Option C is the answer. 10th. Tell me makeup mirrors in which we will do our makeup. Option A concave, convex, plane mirror, all of these. All of this is not possible. As you all know, plane mirror is also not there. So while doing makeup, what we will use? We will use concave mirror. Option A is the correct answer. Yes. Yes, Aditya, Pratik, Jaideep and Rishabh. Both are giving correct answers. Rishabh, this is not convex. I think makeup mirror is used for concave. Yes. Jaideep is giving correct answer. Priyanshi is also giving good answer. Yes, Priyanshi, good. Moving on to 11th MCQ. The branchy part of a tree. Tell me the branchy part. The topmost part of the tree. What we call it? हम अपने सर पर भी क्या लगाते हैं? Same tree के ऊपर वाले part को हम क्या बोलते हैं? What we call it? Crown. Yes. Very good. Keep commenting the answers. 12th. Water gets evaporated into the atmosphere by leaf of a plant by the process called. Water evaporate हो जाता है atmosphere से और leaves of the plant तक चला जाता है. इस process को अपन क्या बोलते हैं? What we call the process? Respiration, transpiration, pollination, fragmentation. We call it transpiration. Yes, transpiration is the answer of the 12th MCQ. Yes. Jaideep, good going. Giving good answers. Moving on to next MCQ. What is the color of the sunlight? Tell me. Comment the answer in the comment box. What is the color of the sunlight? I am waiting for the answer. I am doing the next one. 14. It is a form of energy that enables us to see the object. इस सोर्स के जरिए एनर्जी के जरिए हम देख सकते हैं अपने चारों तरफ की चीजों को. What is it? Dispersal, light, reflection or refraction. Of course it is light. Without light we cannot see anything, or we will see everything around us with the help of light. Light is a source of energy. So the answer of 13th question, Pratik commented white. Yes. Only Pratik is giving answers. What about the other 7 people? So many people are in the live now, but why are you not commenting? Yes, Payal Charazia. Correct answer. So you have to comment the answers, na? Aditya, good. You have to keep commenting. So next MCQ we have the distance between the optical center. Okay, that's all about the MCQ part. Now we are heading to fill in the blanks. This will also come in our exams. The distance between the optical center and the principal focus of the lens is called. What is it? It is focal length. The band of 7 colors formed on white screen when white light passes through the white light किससे पास होती है? White light passes through the prism. जब white light पास होती है prism से एक लाइट एंटर करती है दैट इज व्हाइट लाइट एंड द लाइट केम आउट जो अदर साइड से जो लाइट आती है वो पूरा 7 कलर्स बन के निकलता है विबग्योर पैटर्न में उसको हम प्रिज्म के अकॉर्डिंग कर सकते हैं ऋषभ दैट इज नॉट स्पेक्ट्रम इज रॉन्ग इट्स prism we can do through prism yes the process is spectrum Rishabh you are saying something else but the process of white light into 7 colors that is known as spectrum that is correct the splitting of white light into 7 colors again अभी आया है वो वाला क्वेश्चन आप ध्यान रखो जब हम उसको डिस्पर्स कर रहे हैं 7 कलर्स में डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर रहे हैं तो हम उसको डिवाइड कर रहे हैं दैट इज नोन एज डिस्पर्जन ऑफ लाइट अगर इसका वैसा वर्सा होता if it is going to be that the 7 colors make one light then it is supposed to be known as spectrum of light yes Aditya correct one Jaideep correct one and this is I think who is June I don't know who is June yes Vidyut where are you keep join the live yes next Phillips what we have a magnet produced by passing an electric current through a coil of insulating wire around a soft iron is called जब भी मैग्नेट को हम इलेक्ट्रिक करंट से पास कराते हैं इंसुलेटिंग वायर को रैप अराउंड करके दिस इज रैप अराउंड what it is supposed to be known as it is supposed to be known as electromagnet it is electromagnet a sudden flow of a very large current due to direct contact of a live and neutral wire is called जब भी सडन फ्लो होता है लार्ज करंट जो भी करंट का होता है डायरेक्ट कांटेक्ट वायर का और लाइव और न्यूट्रल वायर का दैट इज सपोज टू बी नोन एज शॉर्ट सर्किट व्हाट वी कॉल इट शॉर्ट सर्किट yes Jadip is commenting electromagnet yes it is correct metals have very dash resistance as you all know metals have very low resistance the number of oscillation made by a pendulum in 1 second is called its frequency what we call it frequency yes moving on to next part what we have after MCQ and Phillips we have very short type questions what is the standard unit of speed tell me in the comment box what is the standard unit of speed I am waiting for you all to keep comment name the device used to measure small intervals of time as you all know just MCQ में इसको उल्टा करके पूछा था कि ऐसी कौन सी डिवाइस है जिसको स्मॉल इंटरवल्स ऑफ टाइम में हम चेक करते हैं दैट इज स्टॉप वॉच व्हाट इज इट stop watch so comment me in the comment box Jadip is commenting second yes Pratik is also commenting second yeah the answer is little bit correct but you have to write meter per second this is meter per second you have to write the answer properly but it's okay I can understand you are commenting fast and fast that's why this is going to be happen yes Jadip good one Payal Chaurasia good Aditya good Rishabh good Pratik good okay Moving on to next question. What we have? 24th question. Name the material used for making. We have to name the material that is used for making filament of electric bulb and heating element of electric heater. As you all know, filament किससे बनता है? Tungsten alloy से. Tungsten metal you can also write. What is required for heating element? Same vice versa भी MCQ में हमने पढ़ा था. Heating element के लिए हमें क्या जरूरत पड़ती है? Nichrome wire. We needed nichrome wire. Name the three effects produced by electric current. Tell me the three elements that we needed in electric current. That is heating effect and what is the second one? After heating we have magnetic effect and lastly what we have? Chemical effect. This is it. Moving on to next 26th question. Which lens is used in magnifying glass? Tell me which lens we should use in magnifying glass. It's convex lens. Okay. Manoj Kumar, this is good afternoon, ma'am. Chirag Tani. Welcome, Chirag. Very good. I'm glad that you joined the live, Chirag. You have to study hard, practice well. Start learning all the short type long questions or this part of science as well as the live is completed with MCQ, fill-ups and very short. But we are moving on to next part. Yes, Payal, Pratik, Rishabh, all are giving correct answers. Aditya Singh is also very good. Aditya, write the full form of. So, what is the full form of CFL and what is the full form of LED? This is the question must you have to learn. You have to know also what we call CFLs. We call them compact, compact, fluorescent lamp. CFL is known as compact fluorescent lamp. What we call LEDs, it is light emitting diodes. LED stands for light emitting diodes. Clear? Very good, Pratik and Rishabh. Very good. Which scientists demonstrate the white light? I think the white light made up of 7 colors. Which scientists demonstrate this? कि जो white light है वो 7 कलर से मिलके बनी है. ये सबसे पहले किसने पता लगाया था? As we all know, Sir Isaac Newton. He was the one who discovered the white light is made up of 7 colors. Sir Isaac Newton. What is afforestation? Afforestation is planting more and more trees or growing more and more trees on a large scale. On a large scale. So this is afforestation. Also one thing, if the question is what is deforestation? So as you all know, deforestation is cutting down of trees, cutting down of more and more trees on a large scale. That is deforestation. And while we talk about afforestation, this means we are planting more and more trees or growing more and more trees. Yes. Sir Isaac Newton, yes, the answer is good. Moving on to next part. What is length? As you all know, length is a lens is a piece of any transparent material, glass or transparent plastic bound by two curved surface or by one covered or one plain surface. लेंस एक ट्रांसपेरेंट पीस होता है, इधर वो ग्लास का बना होगा या वो ट्रांसपेरेंट प्लास्टिक का बना होगा, उसे ऐसे बाउंड करके बनाया गया है कि उसके दोनों सरफेस कर्वी रहेंगे, कर्व्ड रहेंगे. वन विल ऑलवेज बी कवर्ड एंड द अदर विल बी ऑलवेज प्लेन. ओके, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन व्हाट वी हैव. Okay. What we have, what is algal bloom? Read aloud. What is algal bloom? Algal bloom. Okay, Pratik answered. Good, Pratik. Pratik, comment all the answers. Yes, Trishika. What are you commenting? Tell me. Who is this June? I don't know you. June. Comment your name. So I will call your name. I don't know who is this now. Yes. What is algal bloom? Tell me. A sewage contains nutrients like phosphates and nitrates. The discharge of such nutrients rich water into water bodies, causing increase of the algae and other weeds in water bodies. This is called algal bloom. As you all know, sewage is a liquid waste. In that liquid waste, we have nutrients like phosphates and nitrates. In that particular water, with the including nutrients like phosphate and nitrates, we get to see there is a greenish patches that is supposed to be known as the algae. This will grow in the dirty water or liquid waste. So that algae is grown in that area, and other also weeds are also there. Weeds is like unwanted plants. We don't want to grow them. So they will automatically will grow inside it. So that process is supposed to be known as algal bloom. What is mean by wastewater treatment plant? So as you know, there is a treatment of wastewater in three types. Step 1 is primary treatment, step 2 is secondary treatment, and step 3 is tertiary treatment. This is how we will recycle the water or treat the wastewater basically. So what is the definition of wastewater treatment over here? The place where the process of sewage treatment, ganda pani, dirty water, sewage treatment is conducted, that is called sewage treatment plant or wastewater treatment plant. तो जिस जगह पर भी वो जो डर्टी वाटर है जिसके साथ हम उसको रिसाइकिल कर रहे हैं, साफ कर रहे हैं, गंदा कर रहे हैं, that place is supposed to be known as wastewater treatment plant. Okay, moving on to next question. Define food chain. As you all know, all the food chain will come one by one. I have given you example also in my class. Firstly, I will start with example that the grass will be eaten by grasshopper. You know grasshopper? Then the grass is eaten by grasshopper, and that is furtherly eaten by, name any animal, maybe deer, and the deer will be eaten by lion, or so on. It will be a food chain जिसको एक के बाद एक सीरीज ऑर्गेनिज्म कंटिन्यू कर रहा है और कंज्यूम कर रहा है. So that is what food chain is. a series of organisms linked together by the process of eating or being eaten. या तो वो खा रहे हैं या वो खाए जा रहे हैं. Eating means हम उसको खा गए या हमें कोई खा गया. Being eaten for food, that is known as food chain, and you can also write the example as well as. Okay, so through example you can understand more the answer what is food chain. 34th question is define natural resource. As you all know, everything around us which we needed for our consumption, human satisfaction, like we needed air, water, land, etc. So many sources we require, that is supposed to be known as natural resources. So any component of the earth or the environment that can be applied by human beings to fulfill their needs or satisfy their needs is known as natural resource. That is gifted by God, natural resources. Oh, Pratik is answering. Frog also. Okay, Pratik is saying grass is eaten by grasshopper, and we can the grasshopper is being eaten by frog. And further, frog will be eaten by deer also and the lion. Very good. Thanks for live. Welcome, Sanjay Isharda. Thank you. Oh, it's Abhay, I think. Yes. It is very useful for exam. Okay, Abhay. Jadeep answered a series of organisms like the process of being eating or being eaten. Very good, Jadeep. This one is correct. Trishika is commenting, ma'am, I don't understand. Which question you don't understand, Trishika? Comment the question number. I will retaught you. Which question you are not getting? Tell me. Okay. Pratik is writing frog. Yeah. Very good. Name the type of motion. Next question is name the type of motion. As you all studied motion and time chapter, then here we are having the few questions regarding that. As you all know types of motion, how many types of motions are there? You have to recall them and we have to write the answers. Spinning top. You all know spinning top? Which type of motion it will do? It will do circular motion. स्पिनिंग टॉप गोल गोल ही घूमता है, सर्कुलर वाइज ही घूमता है ना सर्कल में. मूविंग ब्लेड्स ऑफ अ फैन अगेन इट इज आल्सो सर्कुलर बट इट इज आल्सो अ रोटेशनल मोशन या रोटेटरी मोशन वी कैन राइट, or we can write both also vice versa. We can also write over here rotatory and circular. Clear? पेंडुलम ऑफ अ क्लॉक. एज यू ऑल नो क्लॉक का पेंडुलम कैसे करता है मोशन, टू एंड फ्रो मोशन करता है, एंड ट्रू एंड फ्रो मोशन इज सपोज टू बी नोन एज ऑसिलेटरी मोशन. Moving in a straight line, a car is moving in a straight line, that is a straight motion, but we call it in science rectilinear motion. What we call it? Rectilinear. That is the answer. What are the components of electric switch? As you all see in your homes, there is electric switch. What are the components? You will see over there. You will see over there, Pratik and Rishabh. Rotational and oscillation. Yep, very good. Jadeep, good. Yes, an electric switch consists of these four components. First one is source of electric current. सबसे पहले उसमें एक source होना चाहिए current flow होने का. That is supposed to be a shallow battery. Then a conducting wire. Of course, there is a wire required in which current flow. The wire is supposed to be of copper wire. An electric appliance. We need to know if the current is flowing. Then we have to light a bulb or switch on the turn on the fan. So we need an electrical appliance like bulb, etc. And we required a switch so that we can do turn off or on. एक switch भी हमको चाहिए. These are the short type questions. We are going to be these are going to be very most important from the exam point of view. And lastly, we have long type questions. Long type questions. The question number 37 is convex and concave lens make difference. Of course, this is important. You all know there are two types of lens: convex lens and concave lens. Convex lens is thicker in middle and thinner at the edges. This is like this. दिस इज थिकर इन द मिडल, मिडल से ये थोड़ा सा थिकर है और एजेस पे क्या है, थिनर. सिमिलरली कॉन्केव क्या होगा, उसका एग्जैक्ट अपोजिट, इट इज थिनर इन द मिडल एंड थिकर एट द एजेस. ऑफ कोर्स दिस इज थिनर इन द मिडल, यहाँ पर मिडल में थिनर है और बाहर जाकर जो एजेस हैं वो ज्यादा इसकी क्या है, थिकर. अब डायग्राम से भी इसको लर्न कर सकते हो पॉइंट को. यस, इट इज अ कन्वर्जिंग लेंस एंड इट इज अ डाइवर्जिंग लेंस ऑल्सो. इसे हम कन्वर्जिंग लेंस के वजह से जानते हैं, इट इज नोन एज डाइवर्जिंग लेंस. लास्ट पॉइंट, द इमेज शुड बी रियल, वर्चुअल एंड enlarged small equal to the size of the object. Vice versa, the image formed is always virtual, erect and smaller than the size of the object. Yes, moving on to 38th question. Thank you for the live class, of course. Welcome. Give difference between a real and virtual image. As you all know, the image which came on the screen, that is supposed to be a real image, and the image which we cannot see on the screen, that the image is virtual image. Then question number 39. What do we have? We have to draw electric symbol. We need to draw our electric symbol of electric cell. मैंने आपको क्लास में करवाया था. This is how you will draw a electric cell. Next, you have to draw electric battery. Draw 3 or more cells all together and join them. This is how we draw a battery. Okay, then we have electric bulb. Yes, you can draw electric bulb also there. These are the two bulbs. This bulb is off and this bulb is on. Then we have switch on. Switch on. How we draw switch on? अगर switch on होगा तो we will know the wires are going to be connected. While there is a switch off, the wires will go disconnected. This is how we will draw switch on. Okay. Then we have a wire. Simple wire is a straight line wire. Wires crossing without being connected. Wires cross कराना है without being connected. So this is how wires crossing without being connected draw. Wires connected together. As you all know, this is a simple line, this is a wire, and we will connect them like this. Moving on to next or last symbol. This is the last symbol, like a fixed resistance, the flow of electric charges. This is how we will draw resistance. This is how we will draw resistance. Yes. Next long question. What are the ways to conserve forest? As you all know, we need to conserve forest for our future generation, for our next generations, as we need to save plants and the benefits from the plants we are getting day by day. So starting from the first point, excessive cutting down of forest trees should not be allowed by the government only. Of course, cutting down of more and more trees should be stopped by the government only. That there is a rule also that there is a ban on cutting down of trees by government only. So point number 2, trees for a tree for a tree principle should be adopted. Of course, पेड़ के बदले पेड़, पेड़ के बदले पेड़ is like एक पेड़ अगर सूख गया, टूट गया, हट गया, तो of course एक और पेड़ लगाओ. So growing more and more trees, basically this is the only principle that the point number 2 is saying. Growing more and more trees is also beneficial for our future generation. Third, paper products such as old newspaper, magazines, books, notebooks should be recycled. Of course, while we use our books, copies, we should throw them outside or else we need to recycle them. तो हमें कंजर्वेशन के लिए क्या करना है, उनको रिसाइकलिंग के लिए देना है, so that फॉरेस्ट का कंजर्वेशन हो सके. Usage of wood as a fuel should be discouraged. So in ancient times or also few people are doing same nowadays also, they are using wood for cooking food as a fuel, so they need to stop doing that because it is not required. We have other ways also of doing cooking food. Any breakout of fire in the forest should be fought quickly using modern methods. As you all know, there is a breakout of forest happened लास्ट टाइम आई थिंक अमेजन फॉरेस्ट में एक बहुत बड़ी आग लगी थी, तो दैट वाज अ बिग प्रॉब्लम ऑफ पोल्यूशन आल्सो, दैट अगर जंगल नहीं रहेंगे तो हाउ कैन वी गेट ऑक्सीजन। मोस्ट ऑफ द जंगल जो भी हमारे जितना भी ग्रीन फॉरेस्ट है, दैट आर सपोज टू बी आर lungs. Those are majorly playing a major role in our life as the lungs of a human body, because we needed oxygen. Then we have 6 point. Last point. The point is saying that forests must be protected from insect, pests, or and infection by treating them using insecticides and pesticides. Of course, there is no need of doing pesticides or insecticides, that throwing or spraying chemicals in the forest for weed plants. But this will going to be suffered by the people. People not. They will be suffered by the animals. The animal will suffer. Animal suffer करेंगे because forest is the home of animals. एंड एनिमल्स को उससे इन्फेक्शन वगैरह होने का डर रहेगा. ओके, तो देन वी हैव आवर नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. Difference between uniform and non-uniform motion. As I told you, this is important. Difference, uniform and non-uniform motion. Here we have uniform motion, and here we have non-uniform motion. Uniform motion travels equal distance in equal interval of time, and non-uniform motion travels unequal distance in equal interval of time. That means इसमें equal distance cover करता है, इसमें unequal distance cover करता है. Then the distance time graph, जो मैंने अभी आपको एक क्वेश्चन में कराया था फिलअप में, जो डिस्टेंस टाइम ग्राफ होता है वो हमेशा किस में रहता है, स्ट्रेट लाइन में रहता है, और इसमें कैसा रहेगा, कर्व लाइन में. लाइक आई विल ड्रॉ इट फॉर यू. दिस इज डिस्टेंस टाइम ग्राफ for uniform motion, and for non-uniform motion the distance time graph will be like curved line. It is curvy, more curvy. So for example, a car running at a constant speed, एक कार है कि एक ही स्पीड पर चल रही है, कांस्टेंट स्पीड पे चल रही है, दैट इज सपोज टू बी अ यूनिफॉर्म मोशन. एंड फॉर एग्जांपल इसका एग्जांपल दिया है, अ मोशन ऑफ अ फ्री फॉलिंग बॉडी. फ्री फॉलिंग बॉडी इज एग्जांपल ऑफ नॉन यूनिफॉर्म मोशन. Moving on to next question. So next question we have case-based question. So this kind of question are also important for our exam point of view. Case-based question. Let's have a look. Ravi saw a man falling into a manhole. He shouted for help and got the man out of it safely. आप ऐसे रोड पे जाते हैं, रोड पे आपको मैनहोल्स दिखते हैं, छोटे छोटे सर्कुलर, एक गोल टाइप का जो उसके ऊपर ढका हुआ होता है, दैट इज सपोज टू बी अ मैनहोल. तो क्या हुआ, रवि वहां से जा रहा था एंड रवि सॉ कि वहां पर एक आदमी गिर गया मैनहोल के अंदर. तो ही शाउटेड फॉर हेल्प. ऑफ कोर्स इफ ही विल फॉल ही विल शाउट फॉर हेल्प. तो रवि वहां पे गया, उस मैन को उसने निकाला मैनहोल से. एंड तो ये एक केस बेस्ड सिचुएशन है. फ्रॉम दिस सिचुएशन वी हैव टू आंसर द क्वेश्चन. फर्स्ट, वेयर आर मैनहोल्स प्रोवाइडेड एंड व्हाट डिस्टेंस. मैनहोल्स को क्यों प्रोवाइड किया जाता है, कहाँ किया जाता है और किस डिस्टेंस में किया जाता है. एज यू ऑल नो, manholes are provided at a distance of 50 meter to 60 meter distance. हर 50 से 60 मीटर डिस्टेंस पे मैनहोल्स होते हैं. आप रोड पे भी देखेंगे, रोड में हर 50 से 60 और 70 मीटर की डिस्टेंस पे आपको मैनहोल्स दिख जाएंगे. और एट अ रेगुलर डिस्टेंस पे रखा जाता है, इनको बराबर के डिस्टेंस पे रखा जाता है. फॉर व्हाट, क्यों रखा जाता है, फॉर क्लीनलीनेस and maintenance. Of course, for cleanliness and maintenance. What value do you learn from Ravi? If you are there in the place of Ravi, what you will do? अगर आप रवि की जगह पे होते आप क्या करते? Yes, Rishabh. What you will do? What you will do, or what you will learn from him? He is very helpful, plus kind, and also responsible. He is a very responsible person, that he helped the person who fall in the manhole. Okay, you have a doubt in question number 28. Okay, I will retort question number 28 after the last question of this class. So the last question is numerical. As you all know, numerical will also come in your exam. How we will do this numerical? Let's have a look. As we all know, a car is moved at the speed of 20 km per hour for 15 minutes and then at a speed of 60 km per hour for next 15 minutes. Calculate the total distance covered by the car. So firstly, we have to find out time. So for that, time 1. What we will do? We will put the formula. What is the formula? First, we need to convert this into hour. 15 minutes divide by 60. What we have? 0.25 hours. Clear? Again, next time is also we need to convert this 15 minutes. This will also come same. 15 by 60 is also 0.25 hours. Then we need to find out distance. Before that, we have speed. What is the speed given in the question? We have 60 km per hour. Okay. Now we need to calculate the distance. Distance is equals to speed into time. What we have? Speed into time. The speed is 60 km per hour into time is 0.25 hours, and what we have? 15 kilometers. And the next distance we also find out. We have 20 ka speed again for 0.25 hours, and we have 5 kilometers. So the question is asking total distance. So the total distance is 5 kilometer plus 15 kilometer. So the answer is 20 kilometer. Okay. Yes, Trishika is asking question number 28, I think. Let me check 28 question. What question number 28 is saying? So, question number 28. Here we have 28 question. So, what do you not understand in question number 28? Which scientist demonstrate the white light into 7 colors? कौन सा ऐसा साइंटिस्ट था जिसने सबसे पहले ये पता लगाया कि जो व्हाइट कलर की लाइट होती है वो 7 कलर से मिलके बनी है. एक व्हाइट लाइट 7 कलर से मिलके बनी है विबग्योर पैटर्न में, वॉयलेट, इंडिगो, ब्लू, ग्रीन, येलो, ऑरेंज. तो ये एक पैटर्न था, व्हाइट लाइट 7 कलर से मिलके बनी है. साइंटिस्ट ने किसने डिस्कवर किया? इसाक न्यूटन ने डिस्कवर किया. वी कॉल इट Isaac Newton. That's all. I hope you like this video. Thank you everyone. All the best for your tomorrow's exam. Also do comment me in the comment box all the answers and the reviews, feedback you want to give to me, that you like my this live video for your advantageous or not. It is advantageous or not. It's for it's only just for your mini preparation before the exam that you will get to do by me, because we can't overall do all the questions, but we can take few more important questions that are mostly going to come in exam from exam point of view. Yes. Thank you everyone. I hope you like this video and do comment me in the comment box. I am waiting for your comments. I will personally replying all the comments in the comment box. Thank you.